Hi everyone, this is Donations by Deborah, and we're going to be doing a 3-card weekly reading to see what messages are for the week to come. This is the Tarot, the complete kit. This is just a small boxed tarot set. I like it because it is tiny. It is easy to carry with you, just if you need a daily guidance. Also, easy to shuffle, and you can do multiple cards and see the whole spread in one image. So we're just going to do a couple of shuffles. And like I always say, there's always different ways you can shuffle and mix the cards. It's really just putting your energy into the deck, bringing the unconscious, the subconscious up to the conscious, right? And so we can see that metaphoric imagery, and then we could decide how that applies to situations in our life. So I'm just going to cut the deck. And the first card we're going to get is the Star. Well, I hope people are listening today. The Star is one of the best cards in the major arcana. It is really talking about divine intuition, divine guidance. You can see that the person has this huge star behind them. And what they're doing is they're pouring out all of these mini stars, right? The Star is all about following your own light, following your own intuition, being guided by the stars, being guided by what feels right for you. It's showing that you're on the right path, that you're doing the things to bring alignment to spirit, source, and self, that you're listening to your heart, your soul, your mind, your body. Everything is working together in synchronicities and bringing the best future possible. So the Star is number 17. There are 22 with the Fool, major arcanas. And so we're actually showing that we're towards the end of whatever this chapter is in our life. And like I said, the Star is a wonderful card because it's really showing that we're doing everything right and that we're on the right path to whatever future goals, projects, successes, opportunities that we're seeking. What's going to lead us here is the King of Swords. So the King of Swords is the master, right, the top of the swords suit. And the swords will have to do with knowledge, communication, information, intelligence, right? And at the king level, not only do we have all that information, but we know how to utilize it. We know when to put the sword down, right? And when to strike. We have that maturity and that understanding of how to apply all the information, all that schooling, all those certifications, all of that education that we've received. We're finally putting it to good use. You can see the grapes here on the right, and that's showing the fruit of our labor, right? Whenever you see the vines and then you see things growing on the vines, it's showing we planted that seeds and now something is actually coming to fruition. Okay, and the fox is just guiding us, right? Understanding when to keep secret, when to speak, when to utilize that knowledge. The king is the master of the swords. And we're going to end the week with the Hermit. Okay, so this is another major arcana. It's showing that sometimes, even when we are on the right path, sometimes that path needs to kind of keep quiet, keep secret. We don't need to tell everybody in the universe what we're doing. That is just going to invite their energy, their judgments, their criticisms, their conditionings, right? Their social constructs into our energy. And that's going to try to shrink us, right? Unfortunately, not everyone out there is there to support us, especially when we're on the journey to success, but we have yet to arrive. When we arrive, all of a sudden we get all sorts of friends and fans, right? But when we're on that journey, a lot of people like to pull, right? And they want to pull down and create that weight. So the Hermit is saying to kind of keep quiet, keep solo, right? Keep a little bit on your own journey. Don't try to collaborate or connect or bring anyone in with you, because then what's going to happen is it will distract you. This is something that you have to do on your own. Whatever it is that you're doing this week, it is something that you have to do in solace, through meditation, through yoga, through walks in the park, through hiking. But these are things that are for you and you alone in your journey. There isn't going to be anyone else with you at that finish line. This is something that you're going to have to do in order for you to succeed. So we have the King of Swords. We have that Star card right in the center and the Hermit. Once again, this is Divinations by Deborah. You can book a private reading at www.divinationsbydeborah.com. Take what resonates, leave the rest. I hope there was a message in here for you today.